Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about the difference in the usage between the coordinating conjunctions but and yet. And while they seem to be almost the same, there is a distinct difference in the way we should use them. And after we go over the difference, let's finish off today's lesson with a short quiz. Just to get our minds rolling on this topic, let's think about these two sentences. Number 1 says, he has lived in the US for 20 years, but he isn't fluent in English. That makes sense. Number 2 says, he has lived in the US for 20 years, yet he isn't fluent in English. So clearly the only difference between these two sentences is the coordinating conjunction, but versus yet. So in this video, we'll talk about in what situations the word but is more appropriate and in what situations the word yet is more appropriate. Before we continue, let's just briefly review what a coordinating conjunction is. So in English, we have 7, and here are our 7: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. We use the word for to give reason, and to add information, nor to add negative information, but to show contrast, or to offer choices, yet to show contradiction, and so to show effect or result. So clearly in this video, we're focusing on these two. And I'm choosing these two because I think a lot of people think that they're exactly the same. And when I asked my classes what they thought was the difference between these two, a lot of them said that you use the word yet to sound fancier or to sound more formal, but that's just not true. So in this video, we'll go over the difference. And if you forget what the coordinating conjunctions are in English, I put the acronym here, FAMBOYS, so that it might help you remember the 7 in English. Let's start off with the word but. We use but to show contrast or just a general difference. So for example, my mom loves to travel, but my dad likes to stay home. So what comes after but doesn't have to be any shocking information. It just has to show difference from the first idea. So my mom loves to travel, but my dad doesn't. So this just expresses the difference between my mom's preference and my dad's. On the other hand, we use the word yet to express something unexpected, unforeseen. So we didn't see it coming, or it's a surprise. And it also expresses a contradictory idea. So while it seems similar to the word but, it actually is not the same. For example, he never studied, yet he got a perfect score. So if you never study, what generally happens is that you do not get a perfect score. But if this is something unexpected or unforeseen, or it's a contradicting idea from the first, then we would use yet. On this slide, let's take a look at how misusing these two can sound very funny. The first sentence says, I like pizza, but my brother doesn't like it. So this is appropriate because I like pizza, but my brother doesn't. So it just shows a difference between these two ideas. I like this, but he doesn't. Take a look at the next sentence. I like pizza, yet my brother doesn't like it. We should not use yet because this information after the word yet is not a surprise, right? It's not something shocking or unforeseen. It's just a general difference. If it's just a general difference, choose the word but. So only use the word yet if the information here is something that is unexpected or shocking. Let's take a look at these two sentences. I studied for a month, yet I failed the exam. Here, I can use the word yet because I don't think I expected myself to fail the exam because I studied so hard for an entire month. So it is okay for us to use yet. In the second sentence, however, it sounds a little bit awkward. I needed to buy something last night, yet the store was closed. Here, instead of using yet, we should opt for the word but, because I don't think it's that shocking that the store might be closed late at night. I also wanted to point out that the word but can be used almost all the time. So if you're not sure about but versus yet, and you choose but all the time, you're okay, you're good to go. However, yet is more specific. Therefore, it's less frequently used than but. So if you're really unsure about which one to go for, just choose but and you're probably going to be correct. Let me give you an example. Number 1 up here says he studied hard, but he failed. So that makes sense. The number 1 down here says he studied hard, yet he failed. This also makes sense, right? Because if you study hard, you would expect to pass. Let's take a look at number 2. He likes fishing, but she doesn't. So he likes something, she doesn't. It just shows difference. If you look at number 2 down here, it says he likes fishing, yet she doesn't. This one is not that surprising, right? Not everybody has to like fishing. So you actually should not use the word yet here. You can only use the word but there. So this is what I'm saying. The word but is appropriate for almost all cases, whereas the word yet is only appropriate in certain cases. Let's finish off this lesson with a short quiz. Please choose the word but or yet. If the word yet can be used, please choose yet. And please pause this video for more time. Let's go over this together. Number 1, my daughter likes to swim, but my son is afraid of water. I'm going to use the word but to show contrast, just to show differences. Because my daughter and my son, they don't have to like the same things, and it's not really expected that kids all like the same things. Number 2, he doesn't practice much, yet he is always first place. So here it's somewhat unexpected, so we'll choose the word yet. Number 3, he is allergic to dogs, yet he has 3 dogs living with him. This is a little bit unexpected, so we'll choose yet. Number 4, she's a perfectionist, yet lazy. Again, we'll choose yet because most perfectionists are not lazy. Number 5, my friends love sushi, but I think it's not good. We can like different things, so it's not surprising. So I'm going to choose the word but. Number 6, the exam was easy, yet many students did not pass. Again, it's somewhat of an unexpected result, so I'll use yet. Number 7, my younger son is average in height, but my older son is very tall. So again, I don't think all children are the same height, so I'm going to use the word but. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found that helpful, and if you did, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. And please leave any questions or comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'll see you guys next time.